What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In this video, we are jumping into Green Lantern issue number 4. What we had seen in the last issue is the return of Sinestro. Having no yellow power ring, it appears that he has come seeking the help of Hal Jordan, though we don't know yet what purpose or why he would do this. What we do know is that the United Planets, they have quarantined all of Earth. None of the Lanterns are allowed to leave. In the story with JOHN Stewart, we have already seen that they have come to try and take his power ring, though they didn't fully understand the scope of his powers and abilities as they now stand. But they haven't come for Hal Jordan. Hal Jordan having a new ring. While he's getting used to not only the new ring, but also trying to get back into the life on Earth. He's about to team up with one of his old pals. He's about to team up with the Flash. So, make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into this issue, we are picking up with Sinestro and Hal Jordan, the two of them sitting at this diner. And obviously, Hal Jordan is not excited to see Sinestro. Hal Jordan still remembers what Sinestro's soldiers had done, with Hal Jordan manifesting a light construct of a sword. The sword pointed right at Sinestro's belly. But Sinestro isn't afraid. He tells him that you need to put that down or you're gonna have a lot of blood on your hands. Because Sinestro, in his hand, he has a Zoltaman transmitter. If Sinestro is to click that trigger, the entire city would be demolished, having well-placed bombs all around the city. And so Hal goes ahead and he puts his light construct away, asking what he wants. And what Sinestro wants is Hal Jordan's ring. Obviously, Hal's not going to give up his ring. He believes that Sinestro would just use it to destroy the city anyway. But Sinestro has no plans on doing that. What he wants to do is return home. He wants the ring so that he can leave. And the United Planets have made traveling off-world almost impossible. At this point, Hal Jordan has put together that the United Planets are after Sinestro. But Sinestro says that they'll be after you soon as well, especially once they learn of your ring. But Hal Jordan, he goes ahead and he hands over the ring anyway. He lets Sinestro know that it won't work. When Sinestro goes to put on the ring, believing that he can break it just like the others he has done before, he sees that the ring does not work. At first thinking, what has Hal Jordan done to it? That there is no way this could be a lantern ring. But this is when we see the ring come off of Sinestro's finger and go right into the hand of Hal Jordan. These are the new rings. Something that can only be used by Hal Jordan. This is where Sinestro goes ahead and he clicks that button, giving Hal Jordan the option. You can apprehend me or you can go save your city. With Sinestro walking out the door, that is when Hal Jordan calls in some backup. We have the arrival of Barry Allen, with the Flash coming in here at the speed of light. Hal Jordan is debriefing him, giving him all the information that he may need. As the Flash comes in, he grabs hold of a light construct that Hal Jordan has just created for him, a kind of ballistic shield. And so while Barry moves at super speed, Hal Jordan has to try and keep up this construct. Now these bombs are sending off increasingly dangerous sonic waves. The shield is thin enough that the sonics should push in on it. This will give them the approximate location of each of the bombs. As Barry makes his way through the city, he finds one bomb, he finds two bombs, and then he finds the third. As Barry finds the bombs, he throws them into the air for Hal Jordan to destroy, with each of the bombs taken out and no longer a threat. Green Lantern and the Flash, they go looking for Sinestro. The truth is, Hal Jordan has never seen Sinestro so emotional, willing to level an entire city just to get back home. And so Hal Jordan has a plan on trying to figure out what exactly is happening here. As they go back to the hangars, they begin to investigate. They quickly learn that this was alien tech, quickly being able to figure out how they broke in. Now they wonder why, and it's gotta be because of the drones. It looks like something had been placed on them, doing something, leaving tiny marks all over the ship. We know that he has been looking for a way off planet. There's a possibility he believed that he could use these drones to get back home. With Barry and Hal getting a notification that there is an attack in Los Angeles, they quickly suit up and they head out. When they arrive in LA, what they find is a tornado with meteors coming down everywhere. Hal Jordan, he focuses on the meteors. Barry Allen goes to take down the tornado, with our bad guy quickly being taken down. Hal Jordan taking a picture of him while we have Barry Allen coming in and just laying a smackdown on him. Once the fight is said and done, the two sit on the rooftop and they just have a conversation. They discuss the Titans taking over for the Justice League, Roy finding his daughter, Wally and Linda having their third kid. What's happening is life. Life is moving forward for everybody. And then the two of them, they have a long conversation about Carol, because Carol is engaged to a man that is not Hal Jordan, and even Hal has to admit that he cannot blame her. He is so busy all the time out in space doing all kinds of craziness. Life moves forward, and life here on Earth, it has moved forward without Hal Jordan. His relationships, his friendships, everything. This is not to say that people do not care about Hal Jordan. This is not to say that Carol doesn't care about Hal Jordan. But Hal Jordan knows that he cannot expect people to simply sit and wait for his return. No matter how much he cares about her, no matter how much he loves her. And so as their conversation comes to a close, Hal Jordan asking the question that you have raced against Superman, other Flashes, but can you beat a man that can move himself at light speeds at a time? But before they go on this little race, they do have a quick talk about the disaster that just happened, because all of that wasn't from their world. We are having supervillains with alien tech. Back at the hangar with those drones, we see them activating. All three of the drones, they take off straight into the air. Someone is passing out alien weaponry like candy. This has all been very dangerous, but in the hands of someone like Sinestro, this could all be apocalyptic. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Definitely nice to see the dynamic duo back in effect. Now, we haven't really seen Barry Allen much of late. Ever since Dark Crisis, Barry Allen has been off the board, with Wally West really being the commanding lead when it comes to the Flash title. It seems right now DC Comics just doesn't know what to do with Barry. For a minute there, he had been mapping the multiverse, the omniverse if you will. It's more than likely he's going to continue doing that, maybe having some kind of place here and there, popping into a comic or popping into a title that's not his own. Hopefully they figure out what to do with him because, you know, I love speedsters, I love the Flash. Barry Allen is no exception to that. Though I will rank Wally West higher on my personal scale than I would Barry Allen. But Barry Allen is right underneath Wally for me. I think for me it would go Wally West, Barry Allen, and then the third one either Max Mercury or Jay Garrick. I'm not sure which direction I would go on that. Probably Jay Garrick, but Max Mercury definitely has his chance for number 3. But no, this has been quite an interesting comic. Though it doesn't seem to be affecting the other lines, Green Lanterns have been really quarantined off from the rest of the universe. And the United Planets is even coming for the Power Rings. How long before the Green Lanterns of Earth decide it is time to team up and fight back? Because they're only going to take this for so long. More than that, it is causing dangerous situations. There are aliens on Earth that want to leave, that want to go home. Some of them will do whatever it takes, whatever is necessary to do this. It appears that these drones were sent up directly into the air. I believe that these aircrafts are used as a distraction. Sinestro is trying to get off planet. He'll use the drones as a distraction to try and find another way off the planet. Whether that is successful or not is still very much up for debate. But these drones seem more like smoke and mirrors. Not only this, but we have seen a black market opening up on Earth like never before. Alien tech is just being swapped like crazy. We don't know who is responsible or who is doing this, but we have to assume that they are someone that is high in the government or has connections with the United Planets. This is how they are able to get alien weaponry on and off planet so easily. But let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you would like to get completely caught up on everything that is going on with Green Lantern, go ahead, check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It will get you completely caught caught up on everything that is going on with this series. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership, much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to comics every single month. Not only are you helping out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. Now, if you're unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.